Thank you for joining us out here at Forest Hills Golf Course. I'm out on hole number 12 on the back nine here. We're going to go over some tee balls. Usually we're on the range for swinging videos like this. Today we are on the course. We're going to do a little bit of some drivers in action and kind of see how they go. Maybe some little tips and tricks when you get on the course doing different things in different setups and scenarios. So first off, I'm back here on the blue tee box of 12. So when I tee it up, I'm not super picky with my tee height, but there is some scientific stuff that say about half the golf ball being above the club face is the most efficient teeing height. So I think ultimately any teeing height works, and you're going to find benefits whether it's high or short or all that different stuff. The ball kind of reacts a little bit differently. A higher tee ball will tend obviously launch higher and tend to go a little left, and a lower tee ball will tend to launch a little bit lower and usually will cut. So maybe find that teeing height that works really good for you. Like I said, I've found it, and I tend to find the most efficient teeing height being about half the ball above the club head. So as we get set in, I want to make sure I'm behind both tee box markers and then picking my target out in the front. So as I kind of walk into this to get set up, I like doing two things. I like first an intermediate target, so maybe something like a piece of grass or a piece of hay that I'm trying to hit over, as well as lining it up with my target. So as I look out on hole 12 here and I got the pavilion ahead of me, I kind of pick my intermediate target. I like stepping into my golf ball and then getting ready to swing from there. So when I set up and go through my routine, I got my left foot here. I always want it in the front of my stance, so I got a baby step left and then a big step right. And then that's kind of my setup and my full swing. So again, kind of from start to finish all the way through, we're trying to get set up with a couple different lines, with a couple different targets. So again, I'm always teed up, my tee height's good. From that point, I'm all set to go. So I can pick my target, which on hole 12, we have a little pergola, a little shelter out the distance. So I can feel great to line up at that shelter, line it up with my intermediate target, and now I just walk in looking at my target, set my club head up, go through my routine with my little step right, left, big step right, and now you're right in the front. Through going through that routine, I have guaranteed that I set up within a couple inches every single swing, every single shot with all that stuff. And that's our goal, to have a routine, so that way in times like tournaments, or maybe you're nervous and you're just trying to win $5 off your buddy at the end of your round, or you're going through some pressure situations with maybe another group watching you as you're playing through them. If you stick to routine, it tends to ease the whole body, ease that whole mind, get really comfortable with different things like that, and allow you to kind of hit that good tee ball, hit the tee ball that you're looking for, picking a target at your target, and then over that intermediate target. Those are kind of our goals in order to hit efficient, good tee shots that go online. They tend to give us confidence when ultimately you think of most important things in golf. You either think your tee ball or your putting. Hitting a good tee ball that with some good length makes a whole lot shorter, makes golf a heck of a lot more fun, and then hopefully we can all have some success together, hitting some good tee balls, hitting some good shots, and kind of going with the flow a little bit when we get on these tees, feeling confident over them. So thank you for joining us out here on the course. We'll be hitting some balls here soon. Maybe catch us with our driver and our 3-wood one on one of our next lesson videos. But this is just some ideas to set up, ease the mind, cause the mind on tee balls, and then you'll have to watch the next video and maybe get some swings and see some results of how they work in action.